Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mary and welcome to another Craft Day Monday, where every Monday I post a new video. Before I get into the video, I want to take time to apologize for not posting a video last week. My grandmother passed away at the age of 99 and I kind of just wasn't ready to get back in front of the camera just yet, but I think I'm ready now, so we're going to go ahead and do this video today. And in today's video, I am going to be showing you how I made Pennywise, the mini baby clown from the movie It. Now, this is a video that's kind of out of my comfort zone. I don't normally do videos like this, but I posted the It doll to one of my crafting groups that's on Facebook, and someone asked if I can show them how I do it, and there is other videos out there, so I just figured I might as well just do a video too. And so yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you a list of supplies that you're gonna need, and then we're just gonna get into the video. So first off, I am going to be starting with a baby doll that you can get from Dollar Tree. So you're going to need a baby doll. You're going to need paint brushes, orange yarn. You're going to need red and white spray paint. Also, you're going to be needing acrylic paint in the colors of white, black, and yellow. You're going to need scissors, a Sharpie, and a ping pong ball. And you're going to need some type of wire, popsicle stick, wooden dowel, anything that you have on hand. And now I'm going to go ahead and just get into the video. So the first thing I did was I took my baby and I spray painted it white. I already went ahead and done that, of course, because I needed this part to be done. So what I did was I went ahead and spray painted my baby all white. And then once I painted him all white, I went ahead, I'm trying to hold it like this because I know my lighting is not great when I'm working with white projects. We're going to go ahead and paint his eyes yellow. So as I mentioned, we're going to go ahead and we're going to paint his eyes yellow. I know it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing, but I'm just going to paint the eyes yellow. This is what it's looking like so far. Let me try to cut that light down a bit. That's not helping either. So, yeah. When I'm working with all white, my lighting is just not the greatest for when I'm doing all white projects. That's why I tend to not do so many white projects. But I was asked to do this video. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and basically all I'm doing is just lightly painting his eyes like that glowy yellow. If you ever seen the movie It, you kind of know who I'm talking about. And like I said, I don't normally do too many of these types of videos, but I was asked, so I just figured, why not? So basically what you seeing me do now is just making his eyes yellow. And I'm trying to get them like that pale yellow, like that glowy yellow. So this is what we have. I'll hold it up like this so y'all can see the yellow eyes. And then we're going to go ahead and let that dry. And then we're going to go take our you can either use your black Sharpie or you can use black paint to go around the eyes to make the eyes a little bit darker so that the yellow stands out. And since I'm doing mine on camera, I don't exactly have time to just let mine dry all the way. So what I'm doing is just going to go ahead and with my black, I do really need to go and get more paint, but there we go. So I have my black here, and what we're going to do, using my same paintbrush, I am just going to go around the eye sockets a bit to make them a little bit darker. So this is what we're going to do. As you can see, I'm just going around the rim of the eyes. So once you got the eyes all painted, this is what they should look like. Now, I am going to take my Sharpie and just put a little black dot right on the inside of the eye. And since my paint on the eyes ain't exactly dry just yet, I'm just going to go ahead and do it with my paintbrush. And we're just making a small black dot right in the middle. Oh, and if y'all happen to hear snoring, it is my dog. She is in here with me, and she's sleeping. And this is what it looks like. I'm just touching it up a bit. So this is what we have. I'm just going to put this on, set that to the side. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to grab my pencil or whatever you have on hand. I'm going to grab a pencil. So I have my pencil, and I'm just going to show you how I made the little lines on his face. What I did was I took my pencil and I just basically just I'm just making lines on his face. That way I can just go over him a bit with a Sharpie or a red paint, whatever you want to use. And this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at mine here as a reference, because this will be the second one that I made. So I'm just going to go ahead and just look at this one a bit. And this is what we're going to go off of. And we're going to go all the way to the lip. And we're going to do the same thing. So that's what we have on his face. And now I'll take my Sharpie. And we're just going to underline it. And then I'll go over it again with some red paint. Or I may just leave it as is, because this is pretty bright. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just going ahead, taking my marker or my Sharpie, and we're just gonna just basically outline his face. So like that. And then we're going to go ahead and do the other side. Once you do yours and you get yours all painted and you happy with it, you want to go ahead and spray it with a gloss. That way the paint don't rub off. So this is what it looks like. And now I'm going to go ahead and cover his lips. And once again, you can use paint if you want to. I'm just going to go ahead and use my Sharpie. And I may go over it a bit with the with red paint. I'm not sure yet if I want to do that or not. But I'm just going to go ahead and color in his lips. So once you got it all covered in, this is what it should look like. And I went ahead and just put a little bit of red right on the nose. And I'm just going over it just a little bit. And now this is what your face should be looking like. So now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and move this to the side because we don't need this no more. So I'll set this over here. Going to bring my little baby back. So now what we're going to do is I am going to go ahead while his face is drying. I'm just going to lay it down here. And I am going to take some white ribbon that I have here, and we're just going to go ahead and make his little the little ruffles that bees around his little neck and his hands and his feet. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab my scissors, and I'm just going to measure. I'm just going to cut off a little more. I'm going to grab my glue, and I'm just going to go ahead and put some hot glue right directly on the ribbon. And we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to hold this here. And all we're doing is just gluing it in place. And I may have to go over it a couple times to get the look that I want. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some hot glue right there, like that. Going to go ahead. I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue here. And I'm just going to put a little bit right here, just like that. Hold that there. Let that dry. Now, while that's drying, I'm going to see if I want to add just a little more around the top. And I do. I'm just going to put a little bit here, just right directly on that little ruffle. And we're just going to stick this down. Mostly I'm doing it like this because I couldn't find the right ribbon that I wanted for the poofs around his neck and his legs. So I'm just kind of improvising with what I have. It's almost like my Walmart is out of almost like everything. Like crafting supplies is very scarce. Like we don't have much of anything, and I don't live exactly that close to any crafting store, so the crafts that I can get my hands on are coming from Walmart and $1.25 or Dollar Tree. That's about all I can really get my hands on without actually like traveling to another city to, you know, to find what I'm looking for. So all I'm doing now is just taking the ribbon and putting glue on it and just wrapping it around his hands. And we're going to do his hands. We're going to do his ankles. Now I'm going to go ahead and do his ankles. And I'm just going to make sure that I get two pieces that are the same. And we're just going to give that a cut. Now it will be my second time doing a video like this because I hadn't done it before because I don't normally do this type of videos, but when my subscribers asked or for me to do a video, I do try to give it a try. That way I can give them what they asked for, because I mean, if it wasn't for y'all watching my videos, you know, y'all are my supporters. And more than that, I consider y'all my YouTube family. That's why I wanted to share with y'all my grandma's passing. So all I'm doing, again, is just going ahead and sticking my ribbon on this little baby. And I know it's so hard to see because everything being white, but this is what it looks like. Now I am going to take my two pom-pom balls and we're just going to go ahead and attach them on. So we're going to put one here. Just going to hold that there and let that dry. And I got glue all over my fingers, but that is okay. And I'm going to put his legs down a bit. And I think I'll put the other one right about here. We're going to hold that and let that dry. So I'm just going to give this a quick push. Now I'm going to go ahead and set him upright. So this is what he's looking like. This is what we have so far. Now we're going to take our little ball that we have here. And what I did was I took one of the eyeballs that you get at Dollar Tree. I think you get like 8 or 10 in a pack. And all I did was took my wire. I'm not sure what grade of wire this is. It's just some that I've been having laying around, and I decided to do something with it. So what you do is you take your hot glue gun and you just take it and hold it here, and you're going to make a little bit of a hole like I just did, and then you're going to stick this up through here, and you're going to let this dry, and then once it dries, it's going to look like this, and you're going to spray paint this red because he is holding a little red balloon in his hand. So I'm going to go ahead and set this to the side. I'm going to grab my white paint, and I'm going to grab my little color palette that I have here. I'm just going to go ahead, and it's probably almost empty. It is, but that's okay. I got some right here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of paint here. Don't need much. We're just going to set that here. I'm going to bring my clown, and because his hand is already a little fist, what I'm going to do, take my hot glue gun. We're just going to hold it here, put a little bit of a hole in. We're going to squeeze a little bit of glue, and we're just going to go ahead and take our balloon, and we're just going to push it down. Wipe off the extra glue. Gonna let that, and this is what it looks like. Now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take my paintbrush, and I'm just gonna grab a different paintbrush. We're gonna take the white paint, and we're just gonna paint the string. That way, we are not looking at a red string. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go ahead and paint that white, that red string. We're gonna paint that white to make it look like that the balloon is on a string. Just gonna go ahead and put a little bit of white around the edge like that. And then we're just gonna hold this here, and then it's gonna dry. And I just touched it. So this is what we have. Now what we're gonna do is gonna add the hair. I'm going to go ahead, and I want to just leave that setting here. And we're going to get rid of the paint. So here we have it. Now, what I did for the for his hair was I took my yarn, and I'm just going to roll off some. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. So this is what I did. I took my yarn and I folded it over and I cut it. And once I had it cut, I held it in my hand just like this. And I basically just started combing it out. So once you start combing it out, you want to hold it kind of firm. And you want to use a smaller comb. This is what I had set next to me. And once you start combing it out, you're going to get little pieces that look like this. So when you comb it out, it's going to end up looking just like this. So, and then we're just going to go ahead and add his hair. I'm going to turn him around so he's facing me. And we're just going to start adding his hair. I'm just going to pull it out a bit. And what I'm doing is just tearing off little pieces and just kind of crumbling it up, just like that. Gonna do the same thing here. Kind of want to make sure that they're like little even pieces. So we have these two. And then I'm going to put a little bit in the back and a little on top. So you're going to end up with 4 pieces. I'm going to go ahead and just push these together like this. Going to put a little bit of hot glue right on the edge. And we're going to go ahead and put these right above his ear. Just like this. And we're going to go ahead and do the other side. Same way. So you're going to fold it. You're going to put a little bit of hot glue. We're going to go ahead and stick that right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit, put it right directly in the top. And since it's a baby, we do not have to have a lot of hair. We're going to stick that right there. Just like this. So this is what he's looking like. And then we're going to take the rest of it and we're just going to put it right in the back. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of hot glue right on the back. And we're just going to go ahead and plop that right there. And I'm going to hold his balloon back up. We're going to move his hands up. And there we have our little penny whistle. Or Pennywise. We are all done with our little clown. And here they are. I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera back up so y'all can see me. And once again, here he go. If you like this video, please give me a like and a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to become part of my YouTube family. And with that being said, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my videos. That really means a lot. And before I close out, if y'all want to see me do other dolls like this, please let me know in the comment box below. Once again, here is our little Pennywise, and I also did Freddy Krueger. If y'all want to see how I made this little guy, please let me know, because I will do a tutorial on him as well. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a nice day. Bye.